Hey everyone, it's Renee Yvonne with CompoundPharmacyMarketing.com, and today is Wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday is the day when I bring you one marketing solution to help you grow your compound pharmacy. Today I am in beautiful Kill Devil Hills, Nags Head, North Carolina. My boyfriend had some time off and decided, hey, let's go down there. And we went to New Bern for a little bit, and now we're here, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I was going to take it down by the ocean until I realized that one, there's no plugs down there, and two, I don't want to get my computer wet, and I just know that will happen to me if I'm too close to the ocean with electronics. I can just sort of see that happening. So instead, I'm recording it here. But today's Wonderful Wednesday tip is to add an opt-in to your website. Now, I know I've talked about having an opt-in on your website before and why it's important to have that. I'm going to reiterate that because I've been looking at websites lately trying to help pharmacists to improve what they have or to create a new one. And one of the things I've noticed is that everybody has a lot of people have a website, but it's not interactive. Once the person goes there and reads what it is that you have, they don't really have a reason to come back, and they're not being updated with what's going on. You're just sort of hoping that they'll come back again, but there's not a real reason to, because there isn't a blog, so there isn't any new content coming out, and you don't have an opt-in, so you don't have a way to communicate with them because you don't know who's actually been there. So this is where the opt-in box comes in. And you've seen these on many sites. Basically, you put in your name and your email address, and in exchange, you get information. Now, some of you may think, I hate those. They get on my nerves because then they start emailing me. You can always opt out, and your customers can do the same. But the whole point is that you want to keep them engaged with what's going on in your pharmacy. That could be seminars that you're doing. It could be that you have a special going on. It could be introducing them to a new compound. And they won't know that if you don't have the opt-in. So let me share with you 4 ways that you can create an opt-in to get their email address. And it's very simple to do because in doing it, what you want is to have something that's relevant to them. You want to make sure that when you offer it, it's something that they actually want to have. Best way to do that is to survey them and find out. Or you can put content out there and test it. I test mine all the time to see what works, what doesn't. One of my more popular ones was the Get Past the Gatekeeper series, and a lot of people downloaded that, which was great. So it worked very well. So you could do something like that that pertains to your customers. But let me get into the 4 ways that you can get those email addresses and begin marketing to these customers. The first one is to invite them to an event that you're having. I know many of you have webinars that you do, or seminars rather, that you do every single month or every other month. You can put that as an opt-in. So you put this sign-up sign on the side of your page, letting them know this month we're doing this seminar. It's at such and such place. They can sign up through Eventbrite, which is perfect because you get their email address and name, and you get a ticket. You get to meet them in person. Or you can just have a regular sign-up box just so that you know how many people are coming. The second way that you can get more people onto your email list and through your opt-in is to invite them to a free consultation. Now, I have a free consult on my site, and you click on it and then you register for an appointment, you fill out a form. You can do something very similar to that. So if you want to meet with them before they start to pay to see if they're going to be a good client for you, to see if they're a good fit for a consultation, this could be one of the things that you do. Or maybe it's for a brown bag. Maybe you do free brown bags where you check out the medications that they're using. Whatever it is, you could put an opt-in box for that. And your opt-in doesn't have to be free. You could do a paid one. The third way that you can use an opt-in on your website is perhaps you recorded a seminar or a webinar or a podcast or audio file in the past, and you can use that and have them download it. And this could be on something really simple. It might be, what is compounding? Maybe you've done that topic 100 times. You've recorded it, and now you can send them there to get the download, and it explains everything they need to know about what compounding is, how it works, how insurance what type of insurance is covered or will cover it. You can talk about all of that in this short webinar, and then they have all the information they need. Plus, it frees you up from answering that question over and over and over again. And last but not least is to do what's called the reverse opt-in. The reverse opt-in is when you do an ask a question. So this is one I am actually testing out right now, and I love it because I get questions, I get new content from these questions because now I can put this on my blog, but they opt in to it, but they don't get something right away. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they're not getting tickets to something, they're not getting a download. What they're getting is me answering their question, and I'm going to answer it one to many, meaning I'm going to put it on my blog or do it as a YouTube video like this so that everyone can get the answer, because I've learned over time that if one person has that question, lots of people have that question. So this is another great way. So you could do an Ask the Pharmacist. They put in their name, their email address, their question, and then you can answer the question on the blog. And what's so great about this one is it has a multi-purpose use to it. You not only get the opt-in, the email, the opportunity to market to them again, but you also get the chance to create new content, which keeps your site relevant, which makes Google happy, which will ultimately make you happy. So those are my 4 ways to create opt-ins on your website and to help keep customers engaged, and it also lets you know who's there on your site. There's no sense in having a website if you don't know who's been there and you can't communicate with them later. Now, if you enjoyed this tip, which I hope you did, or the view behind me, the fact that the ocean water is blowing, whatever it is that you liked about this, I'd like you to do 3 things for me. Number 1 is to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I do these videos every week, Wonderful Wednesday, and like I said, I answer questions here, so this is your chance to ask your question and get it answered. Number 2 is to leave a comment on the blog, and I'd love for you to tell me or give me suggestions maybe, or ask a question. What types of things would you like to give away, or how do you create an opt-in? Maybe that's your next question, and maybe that's the video I should do next, is how to create an opt-in so that you know what it is that you need to do. So maybe I'll do that. And then number 3 is to join me on September 4th, I believe it is. It's the first Thursday of the month for the next webinar in the free webinar series. That webinar is about Google Analytics and increasing your search engine optimization. I'm going to talk about that. I did that video last week, and I'm going to be doing it again. I'm going to be talking about it in depth at this free webinar. So you can sign up for that in the box over to the right or in the box below and join me. I only have 25 seats, so if you're interested, please sign up early, because once the 25 seats are gone, there's no more space for that. So it's a free webinar, so please join me. If you missed any of the past webinars, you can go to my website link under monthly webinars, and you can grab one of those for just $10 and check those out, because those webinars are all about you. They're all about marketing your pharmacy and helping you to grow your business. In the meantime, I'm Renee Yvonne with CompoundPharmacyMarketing.com, wishing you a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.